Hi, my name is A.C. Ross. I'm one of the adjunct faculty members here at USF and part of the Silicon Valley Immersion Program. My specialty is pitching. And I've been a consultant here in Silicon Valley for 30 years, although I've also worked at several large companies. So I've started 2 companies of my own. I've been a VP of Marketing and Business Development at 2 venture-funded startups. And I've also been a venture capital associate for a very brief time. So I've been on both sides of that table. I've also been an advisor and a coach for business plan teams for the last 7 years at the University of San Francisco for the business plan competition. One of the things that caused me to write The Perfect Pitch was that I noticed that every entrepreneur who comes in to present a business plan is presenting pretty much for the first time. And everybody who's on the other side of the table listening has seen hundreds and thousands of business plans. The entrepreneur is at a disadvantage. Wouldn't it be nice if you could avoid all the mistakes that the first-time person makes no matter what they're doing? So when you come in to do a pitch, believe me, the investors are not worried about the font size on your slides or how many slides you have in your presentation. They want to hear some very specific things. What The Perfect Pitch takes you through is the process of how do you write a business plan that works not only for the investors, but for you, so that you actually can put together a comprehensive business model that explains how you're going to attack a very specific business problem and make a pile of money doing it. The second part of the pitch book talks about how you approach venture capitalists, or if you are working in a large organization, how you approach the people who have the money in your organization, whether they are the finance board or anyone else. That it doesn't matter whether you're an entrepreneur starting a raw startup here in Silicon Valley, or whether you're working in a government organization in Latin America, or whether you're working in a large corporation in Europe. All of you face the same problems. Taking an entrepreneurial idea, getting money, getting backing, putting a team together, and going off and doing it. The third part of the book talks about the actual mechanics of putting together your pitch. How do you write the story? How do you pull apart the very critical pieces that you need to convey to your audience? The problem, the amount of money you need, the qualifications of your team. All that's in there. There's also stuff about what the font size should be and how many slides you should have. But believe me, if you would approach a marathon by asking, what kind of shoe should I buy? That's the wrong question. The question is, what kind of business am I going to put together? And The Perfect Pitch will tell you how to do that.